Earlier this week, we reported that the Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation has proposed to government to legislate the user fee system for the collection of garbage from residents. Manager of the corporation, Florian Mitchell, stated that the company is grappling with high operation costs despite the fact that it receives a monthly subvention from government, benefits from the environmental levy, and receives contributions from certain donors. He added that the user fee would tremendously improve the operations of the corporation. CBN4 took to the streets to find out the views of the public on the matter. Though most people supported the idea of a contribution towards the collection of their garbage, some were against it being mandatory or governed by law.
Well, I think that we should help each other to go forward, So if they are doing the work, I think it would not be a problem to me that you give a contribution or something like that to make the works go on. Pertaining to that, they give, a productive service, That would be appreciative. But I think we can, drop in something, man. Let the work go on.
And I think the idea is a good one because it's an expensive venture to go and do that all about. And the people who definitely have their garbage and have to be picked up, it's reasonable that they can pay a little fee. It's not a matter of just saying, we pay, but you make it a contribution. This is a contribution towards that sort of thing. And I'm sure it will keep the country a little cleaner. And the garbages will be picked up more often, I think, because sometimes you find the garbages on the streets and dogs and, do a lot of damage. So that is a very good thing. I think it should be supported by the entire public.
This resident believes that the public should not be further taxed.
Well, I think first of all, there are too many legislations, that's one. And I think there should be more voluntary services, and there should be a lot of things left open to the options of the people. That's one, as of the records. Now, in terms of what is being legislated, or the idea to legislate this idea for user fee to be paid and make it mandatory, I'm not in support of it. That's based on my understanding. I think there are provisions in place already where government pick up revenues for solid waste, aka the environmental levy, and I think there's also some taxes on departure from Dominica that should go to the environmental department. I'm not sure how these finances have been collected and if it gets to there. So what we need to see first of all is the accountability for the funds raised on behalf of solid waste, and then we can see what we need to do in addition to those funds. So I think the first step should be to let us know what happens to what we already paid and see whether we need more and how we raise more. But to be taxing the citizens every time, every second is a tax on us. It's not friendly, it's not helpful, and at the end it's not going to be to the benefit of Dominica.
However, this resident supports the legislation of the user fee system for residents.
But it cannot be anything exorbitant, but a small amount to get people a bit interested and to give the collectors maybe a greater incentive.